Hello and welcome to another update video about GALA. The situation is basically unchanged. We got rejected from resistance and it's a typical slow weekend, but we were rejected from resistance at our 50% Fibonacci retracement level there at 3.468 cents, and we did sell off quite a bit. However, we have not made a new swing low, but as I highlighted to you a few days ago, this move to the upside was only corrective, at least so far. It could certainly become something bullish, which means we could certainly have bottomed already, but price action to the upside is only in 3 waves. Now, what do we need to see to have some confidence that we have bottomed? We would need to see this, which we've got, a higher low, and now another higher high. Then at least we could say that we have 5 waves up. A wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5. And then we can count it as a leading diagonal in which all of these subwaves are corrective structures. A leading diagonal is extremely difficult in terms of identifying targets. Ending diagonals are way easier because at least you have a wave A already, for example, with an ending diagonal, a wave B, and you know basically where the wave C should end roughly. Here with a leading diagonal, it basically runs until it's exhausted. Now, typically what you can do to identify these diagonals and to guide or to get an understanding where the price might go, you can use trend lines. Now, as you can clearly see here, we broke below the trend line, and that's certainly an additional piece of evidence that this is nothing bullish, but instead could really just be a WXY as labeled here, a wave 4 top, even though it was quite strong, but it did never break above resistance and sustain there. So from that point of view, we could be watching out for this wave 5 to the downside, which should be a 5-wave move. Let me just double check. Yeah, which could be a 5-wave move to the downside here in a wave 5. Eventually what we're looking for is something like that. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, yeah? So this is what we want to see. So at some point we should get that sort of bounce to the upside, but as long as we stay below the 17th of May high, we should head down lower. And as I said in previous videos, there are various Fibonacci extensions which provide possible target levels. And basically they start just below the 78.6 retracement. Now that's at 2.56 cents. Below that we have 2.51, 2.42, 2.4 and 2.21 cents as possible targets on the way down. We will be able to specify that further as we get a better idea of the subwave structure that's developing here to the downside. So as long as we stay below the Wednesday low, below the Wednesday high, we can focus on lower. And there is not much more to add. We have a WXY structure to the downside, which you could see as wave 2. And yeah, at the moment, no impulsive price move to the upside. You know what could have happened, but I already said to you when we had that spike that this looks like a 3-wave move up. Okay, we came quite deep, and this is another 3-wave move up. So what it should have done to develop an impulse, it needed to hold a certain level here, which it didn't. But we never focused on that. So we rather focused on, okay, we get rejected from resistance. Let's see if this is going to become a diagonal, but that's never high confidence. So until a diagonal develops and the next pullback makes a higher low, we focus still on lower, okay, unfortunately. So this could be, what we would like to see is this, 5 waves up. This could be a wave 1 and then A, B, C down, holding a higher low. But until we have the 5 up, I can't really give you a proper support area for that wave 2. So we continue to be, we slow down and reduce the volume. Let's take a look at the volume indicator. So as you can see here, this is only the 4-hour, but it's also slowing down. And generally here in this whole period, this is obviously a wave 2. So in this entire period, volume is quite low. That's typical for a wave 2. Volume is typically dead in a wave 2. Wave 1, quite strong. Wave 2, very low volume, and it doesn't feel like we have seen capitulation yet. So what will be interesting here on the daily is, are we going to hold below that channel, that possible trend channel here? Obviously, daily candle hasn't closed. We could still close within it. Let's see, you know, from my view is we have a nice 3-wave move up. If it's turning down, it should turn down from here. But we can't really say until we make a new swing low. And in my opinion, a relevant swing low, the next relevant swing low that needs to be taken out to confirm the downtrend is here 2.94 cents or 2.95. Then we've got that X wave low here, which is at 2. Second, just need to move the screen. 1 second. So here, 2.88 cents. So this is all currently relevant support. And we can also take a look at the moving averages, but it might be worth to go to the moving averages on the daily time frame. So let's switch to the daily ones. And what can we see here? Here, very interesting, we can see that downside pressure still remains. Absolutely. So you can use moving averages. I don't use them too often, but you can use them as trend filter, of course. They can be part of your trading strategy. And you can see that blue one here, that seems to be the 20-day moving average. You can see how the price is literally being pushed down by the 20-day moving average. And that indicates, we're below the 20, we're below the 50 and below the 200. So yeah, I mean, this is a trend filter, so the downtrend is still active. Okay, so had we broken above them, for example, it might have given us an additional signal or indicator that we might have bottomed. But because we have only rallied in 3 waves, even though it was quite strong. But can you see the rejection candle here as well? And we are still below the moving averages. So downtrend is probably still active, and we're going to focus on that until the market tells us we need to change our view, but the market hasn't done that yet. Okay, that's my update about GALA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.